Now your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
So we're kind of holding at 82 degrees right now. We have a southwest wind coming in at about 10 and a dew point value of 73, which is high. We have actually a little bit higher humidity today than we did yesterday. We had some patchy fog around this morning, dense in places in inland locations. We'll top it off today. I said 87. I'm not sure. That might be a little on the high side, but I'll go with it. As we head into the afternoon, we'll work in about a 10% chance of showers. With that little westerly component, most of those showers are going to occur in inland areas. And then as we head into the evening, I think we'll start to slowly wind down those temperatures after the sun sets, just because I think there's a lot of humidity in the air that's going to hold on to that heat. Radar quiet right now, scanning radar, not showing any rainfall in our neck of the woods. We have had some rather consistent showery activity up in the northern half of the state, and also down around the south, we're starting to pick up a few scattered showers. I think the best chances for showers around our area are going to be to the southern tip of the state and also up around this stalled frontal boundary to the north of us. We have some pretty good thunder boomers booming through parts of the deep south today, an area of low pressure riding along a frontal boundary producing those showers, and there is the potential for some severe weather today in parts of the deep south, particularly right along the northern Gulf Coast. That extends all the way into Georgia a little bit later on today through tonight into tomorrow morning, but then I think things kind of quiet down significantly tomorrow as these areas of just light pale green indicate just standard thunderstorms and really nothing severe. The frontal boundary itself actually just stalls out down to the south, to the north of us along the Gulf Coast, never making it into our area. We remain mostly sunny to partly sunny with just an isolated inland shower or thunderstorm. We have some cooler air arriving by the weekend, slightly cooler, take us down to about average temperatures. But next week, much cooler, significantly cooler. So for beach and boating forecast, expect to see a light chop to smooth conditions. Should be pretty nice out there. 87 today. Tomorrow we'll look for temperatures that'll be about the same, mid-80s. Same thing on Friday with chance of rain shower mostly in inland areas. Through the weekend, some cooler air filters in. We remain unsettled for Monday and a good chance of rain showers on Tuesday as a stronger, more significant front enters into the picture. That one could lower our temperatures by the end of next week into daytime highs in the 60s. Scott?
John, thank you. In Health Smart, it seems like every health and celebrity gossip magazine is talking about it. It's called intermittent fasting. But what exactly is this latest wellness trend all about? And could it help you lose some weight, or is it just the latest fad diet? ABC's Maggie Rulli has the diet details.
Jennifer Lopez, Kourtney Kardashian, Selena Gomez, Beyonce, even Wolverine, aka Hugh Jackman, all reportedly swear by their rock-hard abs the diet works. And so do people like Andrea Mendoza.
It really does make me just feel good.
Intermittent fasting, a diet where you can eat pretty much whatever you want, and some people claim still lose weight, fend off heart disease, lower your risk for diabetes, and look younger. The catch? You can only eat at certain times of the day.
The thought of it is scary, you know, oh, I can't eat for the next 12 hours, but it's actually not that bad.
Andrea says she eats her biggest meal early in the morning and stops eating after 6 at night.
Even though we would still recommend a healthy, balanced diet, we're not as focused on what you eat, rather when you eat.
Robin Fortan, an integrative medicine dietitian, recommends the 8-16 method, where you eat all your daily calories in an 8-hour window. The rest of the day, it's just water, tea, and coffee, with no milk or sugar, of course.
There are 10 years of really interesting data and very compelling research studies on intermittent fasting, preventing atherosclerosis. There may be cancer prevention benefits.
But is intermittent fasting really a magic cure-all?
Intermittent fasting is being hyped up. Going 12 or 16 hours without eating is not a big deal, medically, physiologically, metabolically, or nutritionally. The body does not go into a metabolic fasting state until it's without food for about 36 hours.
But if just the idea of fasting makes your stomach growl, Fortan says the best thing to do is start small.
What's great about intermittent fasting is that you can do it some of the time or most of the time and still stand to reap great benefits.
Maggie Rulli, ABC News, New York.
Good luck if you want to try it. And we'll be right back with more news.
32, Blue 32, hut hut. It's the Ghetto Gridiron Challenge. The game's on to sell 2,000 vehicles. 12 teams compete for the #1 spot. Score a great deal at every Ghetto dealership. Buy with 0 down. Make no payments for 90 days. Choose from 14 of your favorite brands, all on sale. Who will make it to the end zone? You decide. Rush to a Ghetto location near you or visit Ghetto.com.
Ghetto's got it.
Rugs as Art, Sarasota's only area rug superstore.
Saturdays at midnight on ABC 7.
I'll be right back.
When ABC 7 declares a first alert weather day, it means we can expect major changes to weather conditions here along the Sun Coast.
It means there could be severe, potentially dangerous weather ahead.
We tell you when a first alert weather day is coming because we want you to be prepared.
A first alert weather day is an advance warning. We'll let you know about any changes in the weather when the first signs appear.
ABC 7 First Alert Weather. We're here for you.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
The world is a beautiful place again.
Join the Voices for Recovery. For confidential information for mental and substance use disorders, call 1-800-662-HELP.
Watch Suncoast View weekdays at 9 a.m. on ABC 7.
Soup lovers have a chance to fill their bowls and help those in need this week as the annual Empty Bowls event kicks off tomorrow and Friday in Bradenton and in Lakewood Ranch. Restaurants from across the area will help fill those bowls, all to raise money for the Food Bank of Manatee. Mary Beth Phillips, the president and CEO of Food Bank of Manatee, is with us today in the studio to offer all the delicious details. Mary Beth, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having us. We're very excited about our Empty Bowls this year. This is our 18th year. And we'll be serving soup and bread, and our guests will get to pick a beautiful ceramic bowl to take home as a keepsake. And we are benefiting the Food Bank of Manatee and about 105 pantries and agencies in Manatee County who serve food to those in need.
Tell us about the restaurants that are going to be taking part. And this happens both Thursday and Friday, right?
Yes, it's Thursday at Renaissance on 9th. From 11 to 1, and in Lakewood Ranch on Main Street on Friday afternoon. And we have about 30 different soups and different restaurants that are participating to help us with delicious soup.
And it's always so popular. Let's talk about, Mary Beth, the need in Manatee County right now. How many people and families are still struggling to afford healthy meals?
In Manatee County, we estimate about 43% of individuals are living at the ALICE level. These are people that are back to work, but still underemployed or just one episode away from complete financial disaster. And they rely on the food pantries for food for their families. The Manatee children, about 70% of our school-age children are on free or reduced lunch. So that really gives you an indication of what the need is.
Yeah, and of course, all the proceeds from this event will go to help those in need. We
That's
have
right.
the details of when and where. It is Thursday, tomorrow, November 8th from 11 to 1 at the Renaissance on 9th. That's in downtown Bradenton. And then Friday is in Lakewood Ranch, right on Main Street. You're going to have it all set up. Mary Beth, we wish you the very best with this event. I know it's going to be hugely popular, and we encourage everyone to bring their appetite, right?
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, our pleasure. And we'll be right back with more news.
Helping families with mesothelioma is all we do. My firm has been offering a free book on mesothelioma for over 10 years. Since that time, hundreds of people with mesothelioma have trusted us to represent them. We have local offices throughout the U.S. and there is no risk to you. Mesothelioma really is all we do.
Call us at 1-800-485-6000. That's 1-800-485-6000.
Or go to mesoonlylaw.com.
Tomorrow at 9 on Suncoast View.
Daredevil clown Bello Knock will have you in stitches. I'm Linda Carson. On Suncoast View, Bello joins us with his latest hijinks. We get to know our newly elected representative, Margaret Good, when she drops by. Our movie guy recommends Thanksgiving movies. We learn to make our home look like a showplace. And Out and About Coffee is in our kitchen.
Tomorrow at 9 on Suncoast View.
Stay connected to your clients and new customers using ABC7 Digital Media Services. Our team of professionals provide a wide array of digital services to help you get the most out of your website. We specialize in building and helping you maintain the most effective digital solutions for your business. It's vital that your online presence stands out, so our experts will equip you with the best resources available. Trust ABC7 Digital Media Services to give you the right tools to grow your business.
You know, fortunately, this was my first job out of college, so I was able to come back home and work in my hometown. I wore two hats. I was sports director and I was a news anchor. I did that for a few years and then decided to go full-time into news. Well, I love our team here at ABC7. We have a great mix, and it really is a great mix of personalities, of experience that meshes really well into a really strong team. I'm Scott Dennis, and I'm here for you.
Tonight on ABC7 News at 7.
Us winning tonight, I think, will send a message to Mr. Trump and Mr. DeSantis.
I'm a proven conservative. I stand for the Second Amendment. I will not raise taxes. We'll continue Florida's economic success.
We've got more races than Daytona, the governor's race, U.S. Senate, and the local races that affect us here on the Suncoast. I'm Alan Cohn. We'll discuss at the Trapezoid.
Tonight on ABC7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you. Are you a food lover, restaurant goer, or home cook? Then check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, and helpful step-by-step videos. And you'll love the restaurant guide with direct links to your favorite Suncoast eateries. Whether you're cooking in or dining out, whet your appetite with tasty tips from Chef Judy at mysuncoast.com/dining. Find out first at 4 with ABC7 News at 4. Weekdays on ABC7. You're watching ABC7 News at 12:30.
Welcome back. Voters were motivated to turn out at the polls yesterday. Voter turnout nearing 70% in both Manatee and Sarasota counties. The Supervisor of Elections Office in Sarasota County reporting a 67% voter turnout, nearly 213,000 people voting. And similar numbers in Manatee County, more than 164,000 voters turning out, again for a turnout percentage of 67%. Here on the Suncoast, Congressman Vern Buchanan wins a 7th term in Congress representing the area. Congressman Buchanan defeating Democrat David Shapiro with nearly 55% of the vote last night. And he joins us now in the studio to talk about that victory and what comes next. Congratulations, Congressman, on winning another term. These races are never easy, but what are your reflections on this one?
This is a tough race. We had an environment that we knew was going to be tough. We knew the climate's going to be tough, but I just say personally, I'm very humbled. We had a big win, almost 10 points and 33,000 votes. When the votes were counted last night, we were up. So I'm excited about getting back to work and making a difference on a lot of things that are important to this community in terms of working with my colleagues in Washington.
Well, Republicans are now in the minority in the House. You've experienced this before in the past. What kind of challenges do you expect with Democrats now in the majority?
Well, I can just tell you that I've got a lot of friends that are Democrats, and we're going to find things we can work together on. I co-chair the Florida delegation. We're the third largest delegation in the country. There's a lot of issues that we can work together on. Obviously, water quality issues, veterans issues, opioids in this area, small business issues. We need both of us working together to get anything done. Nothing's changed that way because you still need 60 votes in the Senate. And so if I'm going to try to get something done, I need a Democrat that I can work with. If they're trying to get something done, they need me or a Republican to work with them on a bill if you want to get it passed out of the House and signed into law at some point.
And certainly voters, I'm sure, have told you that they want Washington to work together more. Red tide, still a big issue here on the Suncoast, unfortunately. The bloom very active along our coastline. Is there anything more that can be done on a federal level that can help fight red tide and help all those businesses that have been impacted by it?
Well, we have to get the resources to, I think, the scientists. I just had a bill, we got about $8 million. There's another bill I co-sponsored, be another $15 million, and then I've got another one with Democrats, be $100 million. But we've got to figure out what's creating it. We know there's some of it's just natural occurrence over that we've been around for 100 years, but there's other human factors that are impacting the coast, and we've got to find ways that we can work with scientists to direct us in the right direction to deal with this so we can mitigate a lot of these problems and challenges.
And finally, Congressman, what other issues are you going to make a priority then in the new year? You touched on a couple there, but talk to us about what you want to accomplish in this coming year.
I think the big thing, as you mentioned, water quality. We want to also make sure that nobody can drill off our shores in terms of the west coast of Florida. That'll be a very big issue. Veterans issues, there's more that needs to be done in this space. And then I think anything we can do to keep this economy going, help small businesses, especially that have been impacted by red tide, help them be more successful and more prosperous, and as a result create more jobs and bigger paychecks. So we've got a plate full of opportunities, but I'm going to be looking for things with Democrats that we can work together on. There's probably maybe 20% we might not be able to get together on, but there's a lot of things in this district that we can do together. As I mentioned, I co-chair the delegation, Elsie Hastings, on Fort Lauderdale area. So we're going to be looking for opportunities to work together and make things happen.
Sounds great. Congressman Vern Buchanan, thanks so much for your time. And again, congratulations on the victory last night and your 7th term in Congress.
And thank you.
Our pleasure. Well, only one Democrat winning last night here on the Suncoast. State Representative Margaret Good holding on to her District 72 seat in the State House by beating Republican Ray Pilon. Good, a Siesta Key attorney, is vigilant about attacking the issues she says were caused by Republicans, including red tide, underfunded public education, and a lack of affordable health care. She has opposed a corporate tax increase and voiced opposition against the school safety bill related to the Parkland shootings because she is against arming educators. She also has attracted national attention for winning a seat in a district that President Trump carried. In Sarasota County, 2 Republicans winning seats on the county commission. Republican Christian Ziegler will represent District 2. He narrowly beat Democrat Ruta Giuliani for that seat. And in District 4, Republican incumbent Alan Mayo wins another term. He defeated a challenge from Democrat Wesley Ann Beggs. 3 seats up for grabs in Manatee County Commission. Democrat Reggie Bellamy won the District 2 seat over Republican Dimitri Dennis. Republican Misty Servia will represent District 4 after narrowly beating Milton Little. And Republican Carol Whitmore wins a 4th term for the District 6 at-large seat over Candace Luther. Manatee County School Board Chair wins a new term. Scott Hopes was appointed last year by Governor Scott and won his first race. Hopes narrowly defeating Joe Stokes, who won the primary, but because there were 4 candidates and no one got 50% of the votes, the top 2 had a runoff in this general election last night. Hopes, who now holds the school board seat for District 4, tells us what he plans to do going forward.
Just getting back to work, focusing on the district, focusing on stabilizing the organization with all of these staff changes that have been taking place, focusing on developing a strategic plan for the district so that we can set the foundation for our recruitment for a new superintendent.
Hope's also plans to bring the district up to #1 in the state through academic achievement, student success, and fiscal effectiveness. We have a complete rundown of all the election results on our website. Go to mysuncoast.com, and right on our homepage you will find a list of the races with official winners, amendments that passed national, state, and local races as well. It is all there for you to look over. Let's get more now on our weather today with meteorologist John Scalzi. Another warm day here on the Suncoast for first full week of November.
Indeed. By the way, great job on the election coverage. It's absolutely fantastic.
Our whole team did an awesome job last night.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I was with my app last night, you know, watching the real-time election results.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Some pretty nice weather out there currently, and it continues to be so. We do have some pretty blue skies. Started off the morning with blue skies, clear skies, and a little bit more moisture around led to some patchy fog in inland areas. Along the coastline, not so much. We do have, however, a little bit of high cloudiness trying to work its way in from time to time. You can see that kind of nicely shown right here on the satellite view or the webcam view. We'll also see it on the satellite view. We do have a little problem with red tide again, though. And we have several locations that are showing moderate amounts of red tide irritant in the air, according to Mote Marine Spotters this morning. And many places also showing some lower levels, but still it is definitely around, and the winds turning a little bit more westerly in the afternoons for the next several days due to the sea breeze that will build. So a beach hazard statement is again being issued by NOAA and by the National Weather Service as well as we head into the next several days. We'll watch that and, of course, be updating it for you daily. We have across the region showers to the north of us, showers to the south of us. Nothing in our area yet, but that will be changing. I expect to see a few scattered showers in inland areas today. Rain chances low, but it's there. Daytime high will be warm. We'll talk about the forecast and when we cool down in just a minute, Scott.
All right, John, thank you. NASA's latest mission on hold again. The space agency's ICON satellite will explore the point where the Earth's weather meets space weather. Liftoff was scheduled for today, but it's now been delayed until tomorrow. ICON, by the way, stands for Ionospheric Connection Explorer. It will provide a closer look within the upper atmosphere of our planet. We'll be right back with more news.
Ready to open up new opportunities as an electrician? Don't do it yourself. Team up with Mr. Sparky instead. We're locally owned and looking for people like you. We offer our electricians great perks that you just won't get going it alone. And whether you're an apprentice, a master electrician, or somewhere in between, we have a spot for you.
Best decision I ever made.
Apply online or call today.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
Soldiers in the Army National Guard serve to give back to their country and communities. Their part-time commitment qualifies them for an array of benefits, such as affordable health and life insurance benefits, education benefits, including tuition assistance, student loan repayment, and GI Bill programs, a retirement plan based on part-time service, and VA home mortgages. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about all the benefits available in the Army National Guard.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining. Now your ABC7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Got a November sea breeze building. Southwest wind coming in at about 10 right now, 82 degrees the air temperature as we head through the afternoon. We'll get up into the mid-70s, but then taper off down into the mid-80s rather, but then taper off down into the 70s as we head into the sunset hours, I think. Should be a pretty nice evening, fairly clear skies, but just a few higher level clouds helping to reflect the setting colors of the sun. Should be actually kind of a very pretty sunset, I would think. Nothing on radar right now, though I think it will light up in a few places later on this afternoon, particularly in inland locations. We do have a few scattered showers building over on the other coast, and I think we'll see some in our inland areas east of the interstate today. Some scattered showers along the northern tier, all part of a frontal boundary that's meandering there, kind of stalled out with an area of low pressure that is rumbling eastward. It is producing some fairly heavy weather, and the potential does exist for some severe weather as well, including some hail and gusty winds associated with some larger thunderstorms moving toward the Atlanta area. Could cause some airport delays in the second half of the day today. We have across the northern tier a zone of potential severe weather. You can see that. It's south of Atlanta on the northern Gulf Coast, and it's associated with that line of showers that you just saw moving toward the east. It's part of the low pressure area that will continue to drift off the Atlantic coast tomorrow, and I think most of the weather that we'll see for the next couple of days with the next front sinking south will be pretty benign. The front itself stalls out, so it never makes it into our area. We don't get this cold weather. But look back to the north and to the west. There's snow falling in parts of the plains. There's cold air back there, and it will eventually work its way closer to us and help nudge this stalled front through our area as we head into Saturday, bringing us some slightly cooler air. Mostly sunny today, isolated inland storms, and then cooler this weekend. But next week we get a much stronger cold front that will really knock down our temperatures significantly. Also bring us a chance of thunderstorms on Tuesday. So a little bit of fair weather cloudiness to the north. We get some of those clouds moving through here from time to time. Boating weather is fantastic today. Southeast wind at about 5 to 10, turning west, of course, with that sea breeze with 2-foot seas and smooth conditions on your bay and inland waters. And the forecast calls for an 11:50 high tide, low tide at 6:07. And the forecast for the week ahead calls for continued warm weather for several days, followed by that chance of rain as the next front moves through on Monday into Tuesday with the cooler weather. Scott?
All right, John, thank you. General Motors is now facing questions about a 2016 recall and whether enough vehicles were included in that recall. 2 years ago, the company recalled more than 300,000 SUVs that could have windshield wiper problems. But now federal investigators are questioning whether that recall should have actually included about 2 million vehicles. More people filling more prescriptions helped push profits at pharmacy giant CVS past expectations in the third quarter. Revenues were up more than 6% to nearly $21 billion. CVS also expects to finish its acquisition of health insurance company Aetna before Thanksgiving. Still to come in your Suncoast News, a new and improved Shrek, the next adventure for the lovable green ogre, may be a little different.
There are lots of people who are confused about which Medicare plan is right for them.
Hey, that's me. I barely know where to start.
Well, start here with me, Karen. I'm a licensed Humana sales agent.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Karen. I'm John Smith.
Hi, John. At Humana, we know you're unique, so you have different needs from other John Smiths.
Yeah, I've always thought so.
And together, we can find a plan that's right for you.
Great. I go to the doctor a couple of times a year, and I have some prescriptions, but I'm never fully sure of what's covered and what's not.
With Humana's all-in-one Medicare Advantage plans, you get coverage for hospital stays, doctor visits, and Part D prescription drug benefits, all for an affordable and sometimes no monthly plan premium.
Do you have any more information?
Sure. I'll get a decision guide in the mail to you today. They're free.
Finally, someone who understands the real me.
Your health and happiness is important to us. Call or go online now to get your free decision guide. Call a licensed Humana sales agent today.
Tomorrow at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hello, I'm Jess Dowdrick.
And I'm Ray Collins. An annual 2-day event tomorrow where you can have lunch and help the hungry.
We'll tell you how you can help Meals on Wheels at their annual Empty Bowls fundraiser tomorrow on Good Morning Suncoast. John.
So we're looking at some pretty nice weather over the next several days. We stay warm and humid, but there are some changes coming. We'll talk about that bright and early.
Tomorrow at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you. You now have the power to prioritize your Facebook feed and get local news and information from the team you trust. Go to the ABC7 Sarasota page on Facebook. Give us a like. Then click following and choose See First. That's it. Customize even more by choosing notifications. Choose breaking news, posts, live videos, anything you want to see in real time. Take control of your newsfeed and stay connected to what's happening in your community with ABC7 on Facebook.
Designers do it with style.
Tell me what's going on here.
Why, you don't like my hair? The Mark and Mandy Show. In-depth design ideas.
What is up with the tuck tape here? Let's cover it up.
Amazing beauty and fashion tips.
So Halle Berry has amazing skin. Her secret is coffee grounds. No.
Delicious recipes.
Today, I'm going to show you a special dish that is sure to please that special someone in your life.
Watch the Mark and Mandy Show right here on your favorite channel.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com for Chef Judy's favorite recipes, restaurant guide, and more. Go to mysuncoast.com/dining.
Coming up on ABC 7 News at 4, we'll have an update on a violent brawl in Northport and what law enforcement is now doing for families looking for support. Plus, we'll break down 11 of the 12 constitutional amendments passed by Floridians. We hope to see you later today on ABC 7 News at 4. Is Shrek getting a Minion makeover? Well, Variety is reporting the Shrek franchise is getting a reboot, which will be overseen by the man behind the hit movie Despicable Me. Universal's parent company now owns DreamWorks Animation, which made the Shrek movies, and it wants some fresh storylines for the character. The director hopes to bring back the voice stars Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy. It wouldn't be Shrek without those two, I don't think. I mean,
I love that movie.
Oh, they're great.
Yep,
Yeah.
First time I saw that movie, I was just taken.
Yeah, me too.
Donkey on the edge.
Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great afternoon ahead, and we hope to see you again at 4 o'clock.
Blue 32, Blue 32, hot, hot. It's the Ghetto Gridiron Challenge. The game's on to sell 2,000 vehicles. 12 teams compete for the #1 spot. Score a great deal at every Ghetto dealership. Buy with 0 down. Make no payments for 90 days. Choose from 14 of your favorite brands, all on sale. Who will make it to the end zone? You decide. Rush to a Ghetto location near you or visit Ghetto.com.
Ghetto's got it. Picking out a new ceiling fan? That's a do-it-yourself. Installing your new ceiling fan?
No.
That's a don't do it yourself. For ceiling fans, rewires, or anything electrical, play it safe. And call on the trained electricians from your locally owned Mr. Sparky. It's no accident that so many of our customers are repeat customers. Trust Mr. Sparky for all your electrical repairs.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Teachers inspire our children and promote a lifetime of learning. So ABC7 and Ghetto Automotive want to honor these chalkboard champions by giving them the chance to win $500. But we need your help. Go to mysuncoast.com/chalkboardchampions to nominate an outstanding teacher who's really making a difference. And each month we'll deliver $500 to one teacher in Sarasota County and one teacher in Manatee County. Go to mysuncoast.com and nominate your chalkboard champion today.
WWSB ABC7 is an equal opportunity employer, and we're looking for qualified people to join our dynamic team. For a list of current openings and to apply online, visit www.mysuncoast.com/contact/employment. If you're a motivated team player and you want a rewarding career in a fun, fast-paced working environment, WWSB ABC 7 could be the perfect fit for you. Check out our list of openings now.
Investigate TV tackles the tough topics.
What happened to my life was awful.
When your health is compromised, we investigate.
They are really drug dealers in white coats.
Corporate greed exposed.
How do you trust them to run this program?
The powerful held accountable with in-depth journalism led by award-winning journalist Lee Zurich. We're your watchdog. Search Investigate TV on your Roku device. Download it now.
ABC 7 News at 7, weeknights.